This is a virtual tour of the Animal Training and Research International facility at Moss Landing Marine Laboratories, which was in operation in some form for close to 30 years, built by students, animals, and professionals in the animal industry. The facility closed in 2023, but its effects will live on in those it touched.
Hi! I want to welcome you to my virtual tour of a facility that my partner Stefani Skrovan and myself and a whole community of people who form animal training and research have built over a course of, in some ways, 30 years. But at this specific facility site, I think we've been here since 2014. We can check and see if Stefani remembers. But I wanted to make a tape for all my friends and for the friends of our program who didn't get a chance to visit, because this is a special place and I want to share it. So come on in, come this way. Oh gosh, I almost forgot. I want to thank our camera person for today, who's Caitlyn. And so we're just gonna flip around here. Meow.
Hi!
Thank you, Caitlyn.
Thank you.
Caitlyn's a trainer at our facility and also a camera woman extraordinaire, as many of our staff have to be. So come on forward. I want to kind of apologize for you can tell the older nature of some of this stuff. We have not kept up because we knew we were leaving for quite a while now. So you'll have to imagine our Animal Training and Research International welcome sign being a little less Halloweened and a little bit more shiny. But come on up to the facility and we're just gonna have you dip your feet so that we can get off any dangerous bacteria or viruses you might have picked up when you were walking on the beach out there. And come on in. Welcome to the front compound of our facility and hello. Here are two of my closest friends and two people who are so important. This is my partner Stefani Skrovan, and she and I built the place. And this is Nancy Wenkel, who is a super duper senior trainer, one of the longest staff members we've had intermittently here, and we happen to be lucky enough that she was here on the day that we're filming this. We've got some real friends here that have been around a long time. So let's see. I can hear a lot of splashing going on in this pool, which is funny. I think Freya is playing in the background, and she's just randomly jumping out of the water. Of course, now that we've pointed it out, she's going to be quiet. Such the typical move. We'll see if we can catch it a little later on. But this space, so I guess the first thing to say about the space is that Stefani and I were able to inherit what was originally, how would you call it?
A trash heap is close.
A trash heap.
Yes.
This was a trash heap. And going in that direction, the whole thing was just filled with trash. Now, over time, over how many years? I said I didn't remember. When did we build this? It's on the ground over here.
Sorry, I have to double check with 2004.
2004. So we built this facility, which is actually our sort of third facility. This facility was built from pieces of our previous facility with your help, right?
Yes.
You helped us do this.
Yes.
And so 2004 and today is 2022, so 18 years. So this facility has been here for 18 years, but we took pieces of it, including this building that we had built from a previous facility, which was just down the street. We got kicked out. So we used forklifts and stuff and brought the facility over. But we built that building, and we built the other building that will take you to the fish kitchen. The only thing here we didn't build is the dilapidated old trailer. We did, believe it or not, fix this trailer up at one point, but as I mentioned before, we kind of have let things slide. It really should have gotten a paint job, but we haven't painted it for quite some time. But we did re-roof it and put the doors on and all this kind of stuff, build the stairs.
And it did have a paint job many years ago.
Yeah, it was one time painted.
Yes.
So we also put in all the perimeter fencing, and out that direction takes you to the beach, which will take you out there for in a little while, I guess, on your tour. But I guess first landing here, this is our front area where we would normally do education programs. And Caitlyn, would you turn so that you can see this stairs? So these stairs were made to enter the Sea Lion facility, but they're also made so we could make them into a bleacher, so that kids could sit on them. And what would you say about this?
This entire front fencing panel either folds back or comes down, so that we could have all of our educational demonstrations without the fence. So it was like a nice stage area right here.
Yeah, which is one of our more ingenious ideas, I would say.
Yes. Once again, fully engineered by us.
Yeah, we even had to make aluminum struts so that we could add stability to the plastic wood. We made it out of plastic wood so it wouldn't rot and stuff. It's a lot of creative.
Yeah, but at that time they didn't have plastic 4x4s yet, and so we created them with this. And
that's right. Yeah, and we created this plastic plywood decking so that the sea lions can literally slide from one pool to the next. But you'll get a chance to see that a little bit better later on. So the kids would be here in this front area, and we do a beach cleanup discussion, and then they go out the door and clean up the beach with us, and taking all their trash and recycling. And then they come back and get a reward from the sea lions in here, and we talk about how long it takes to biodegrade. But one of the really cool things about this, and I think it's one of the few facilities that we're actually really able to do this, is to immediately connect education to action, to actually go straight out and clean up the beach, coming off the presentation where we talk about the problems of marine debris. Marine debris was one of our big themes. Okay, anything else we should say? So there are 4 pools and 4 animals right now. Caitlyn's gesticulating. Oh, yes, thank you. Ha! The hat. So when you come in, we have to check your measure you up. Would you like to be measured?
I would love to be measured.
This is an actual drawing made. You're not quite as tall as a female California sea lion. Ooh. And the best sea lion ever. Oh, Nancy wants to do it, I can see.
Nancy thinks that she might be that tall.
I might measure up. Only if you reach. Oh my, yes. If you're a cheater or you're over 5'10", you might measure up to Saki the sea lion. So we use this obviously with kids, but what's cool about this is that this is literally like Saki laid there, as you can imagine someone doing, and we drew this whole thing.
We traced her whole body.
While she was just completely motionless voluntarily, so that this is the real print of her flipper and her rear flippers, and well, we probably didn't use the ears, I bet you we drew.
But I think that obviously her eyeballs are in the right position, and even though we drew, I think we did it, obviously
based
at the right
exact
position, so.
Yeah, she was amazingly cooperative, because it takes a lot of time to draw around. So that's just one of the amazing things of Saki, and one of the ways you could still appreciate her legacy.
And it's been so gratifying over the years to have the, school kids come, and everybody gets all excited about coming and standing up where they are.
School kids.
And adults.
Everyone gets excited.
Yes.
All right. Good. Thank you, Caitlyn, for reminding us of the important measuring up. So I think next up is let's walk you towards the rest of the sea lion enclosures. Okay, so now we're going to continue our tour into what we call the side compound. It is actually the west side compound.
Yep.
Because what's nice about Moss Landing is it's very straightforward that the ocean is on the west. So very west, very east, very north, very south. So we're always good. I never use those cardinal directions except here because it's so straightforward. So we're going into the west side compound. Watch your step.
It's a big upgrade from Long Marine Labs when the ocean was to the south, which was so confusing for being on the west.
Yes, because it's in the north part of the bay. We are in the center of Monterey Bay here.
Much better.
So here in the west side compound, we have toys of many, many varieties. We've even given up already some toys, but toys and mats and all kinds of sea lion things that what isn't in the pools already. And stands for sea lions and decking that was imported from our previous facility and fitted skillfully carpentered in, complete with jagged and unusual fitting pieces.
We're also very good at Tetris.
We are. We're extremely good. So, for those of you who don't like stairs, as some sea lions don't, our baby sea lions don't like stairs. I heard a baby sea lion right behind me.
Oh, here she is.
There's one right there. Hi. Hi. We were just saying you didn't like stairs. So, they have a ramp. The rest of us can feel free to use the stairs. Nancy also a little uncomfortable with stairs, apparently.
Demonstrating the ease.
The use of ramps. That's right. So as we come up here, I want to be sure to point out to you the ocean view. It's very painful to work here at this facility. Each day, potentially seeing whales and dolphins and seals and sea lions swimming past. And that's literally just this last week. Sometimes the odd otter. So down over in the direction I'm pointing, far away, is Santa Cruz. That's the north point of Monterey Bay, which it's now starting to cloud over a little bit, but you can basically see across the bay today. The fog tends to come in the afternoon, so it is starting to roll in. We've got a squadron of pelicans going past. But Moss Landing is a pretty random beach, so not a lot of people are usually here. It's often just quite a quiet and beautiful place. All right, ready? Here's another foot bath, and welcome to our second building that Stephanie and I built, the fish kitchen. And in the fish kitchen, we have our delightful animal care staff. Hello. So this is Ryan and Marsi.
Hello. Hi.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. I can tell you're hard at work doing what looks like...
We're waiting out for the next sessions and recording everything that we did for the previous one.
They're doing recording sessions. Come on in. We're just going to swish past you and absorb some of the beautiful features of the fish kitchen. So we've got our animal board that changes with different animals coming in, and our the amount of food that they eat, and our cleaning board. But one of my most prized possessions is this world's best fish kitchen view. This was awarded to us by the guy who's the head of the U.S. Navy facility, and then one of our, or I guess two of our staff who worked for their facility actually made that sign for us. And can you see the incredible view through the window there? So this is probably the world's best fish kitchen view.
We are spoiled rotten.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
that is really a stunning. Oh, sea lions! Right at basically 12 o'clock, playing in the near shore. And just they're there. Headed north. Did you see them? We're not sure. Caitlin's like, I don't know, I'm pointing the camera there. Okay, well, sea lions going past, pelicans going the other direction, and and we're just, oh, and then what's cool about our fish kitchen is you can also see the sea lions, which is not always a total given at a marine facility. So we have this is definitely a high-end fish kitchen experience. Ocean to my left, sea lions, and Stephanie to our right. Look, there's a sea lion now. 2 sea lions and a Stephanie.
We jokingly call this our drive-through window.
I'd like 2 fishicles, please. And yeah, you can see Ryan's weighing out. We've got some herring and Caitlyn, and you're weighing out for...
I'm weighing out for Gaia right now, so she's getting some smelt as well.
Oh, that's right. We've started feeding smelt. Ooh, smelt. We're very... I feel like there's a joke in there on smelt, but I don't know what it is. We're sweet on smelt, or...
It smells different.
It does smell different. There's something in there. All right. I'll let you weigh out, and we'll continue our tour, right? Here's one of my favorite features of our fish kitchen, which I can never hesitate to mention. Since I built this fish kitchen myself, the floor slopes into a central drain, a feature prior to that point that had never been managed at any sea lion facility before, because the people who were constructing it didn't ever work there. So we have the original sloping floor, meaning it all drains. Little refrigerator, and that's the fish kitchen. All right, so now we get to the cool part of the tour, the sea lions. So this is Freya, and she happens to be today in the largest pool. Hi, Freya. And this is Cow. Hi, Cow. Yeah, how's it going? Cow's my absolute favorite. Yes, you are. And she's in our second pool. Those 2 pools go underground. And then over here, this is our medical pool. Hi, Gaia. Yeah. This is Gaia. And Gaia's story is she got hit in the face, and so one of her eyes is like Mad Eye Moody. I should give you the story on the other animals too, but I'm going to point out what's going on is the end of the night activity, which is opening up all the doors. So we're going to get to see everyone all going together. I'll get your door. So Ariel over here, who's in the 4th pool, we adopted her from another facility. So she's the only animal that had a history in managed care from other facilities. The other animals are all completely ours, their whole lives after they stranded and we rescued them. So Gaia and Freya, who is in the first pool, those 2 are kind of a pair. They came in around the same time. They're 7 or 8 years old now. So they're just becoming adults. And they both stranded twice in the course of their lives, repeatedly stranded. And that meant that they couldn't survive. Freya almost had a fatal lung infection the second time, and she was completely emaciated. Gaia, I think I already said, had this eye thing where her eye kind of goes around. And Callie, who I told you was my fave, who's in here right now, they're working their way over to, you might turn. Okay. They're working their way through opening up. So one of the fun things is the jungle gym of this facility. So from south to north, they're working right now. The animals are just able to mix, and you can watch them go running around. I was mentioning, I think I was on Cal's life history. Am I in a bad zone? Her story is that she was born 1 month premature. You guys are making a lot of noise. The end of the night is often playtime, and so that's what's happening is they're playing from one side of the facility to the next. Anyways, Cal was Stefani shushing him. Her birth was 1 month premature. That's Cal, who's just made the noise. Because her mother died of toxic algae called domoic acid. And so she has neurologic damage and gastrointestinal trouble. There's a lot of excitement here tonight. So she's got a very unusual way of looking at life. She's not, her brain is definitely not normal for a sea lion, and that's known to occur because this toxic algae passes through the placental barrier and causes hippocampal damage. So Callie is the most, the longest living domoic acid ever. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to do this film during this time of day.
It makes it more exciting though.
It is more active. You've got a lot of activity going on in the background. But it doesn't give me a chance to tell you the story of the animals very well.
I need to tell the story at a different time.
Maybe so, yeah. Guy is trying to tell you the story, but she doesn't speak English. Is it all right if I speak now? I love this aspect where they can go all the way from one end of the facility, almost 200 feet to the other side. Okay, I was on the story of domoic acid, and domoic acid is a naturally occurring biotoxin that has gotten worse in the last 20 years or so. And so Cal is 19, 20 years old, and we think she's the oldest survivor of that toxin. It took a lot to keep her alive, so she's our real miracle child. All right, well, except for a quick pan of the facility, side to side. That's it for this part of the tour. We'll take you out to see some other points as we pick up the video.
In order for you to experience a snapshot of a day in the life at our lab, we videoed a tour for Jenifer's friends Mokshasi and Padmatara, including demonstrations with each of the sea lions around our philosophy of care and education.
Ready?
Okay, I see you. You're ready. Good girl. Okay, give me your high side. Okay. Okay, so what happens is that's her inviting me into the pool. So she went, we always get permission or make sure that they feel respected when we go into their environment. Good girl. Good. And we have a whole language that they learn over time in order to understand what we want, and when they're on the right track, and how to work to be safe and comfortable. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? So our first morning thing is always to check in and make sure they're okay. Am I in a good place? Or is this...
If you could go back a little bit and I'll kind of scoot to this corner.
Side.
Yeah.
Hey, since it's Cal, do you mind if I just open this door? No, I don't mind. We want to show you off to your best ability, don't we? Shall we start off by waving hello? Hello! Welcome! Good! I love that you guys are waving back. Wasn't that great? Isn't that great? What a good girl. So, a basic thing about how we've trained our sea lions is that we use a noise that tells them when they're doing something correct, which is this sound you've heard me make. And that's often followed by fish. Initially, it predicts that fish is coming, but it can also be followed by any kind of reward. So, my intention on Cal is a reward that she gets. Yeah. Plus being more interesting. I'm not being very interesting. Plus being petted. You lie down. There you go. So we also do a basic morning check every day so that they can be kept in the best health. I'm going to show you that with another animal soon. Can you roll over? And I'm going to let you guys come and do some of this too, where you can be, this is how the positions that a veterinarian would use. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Look at you. Good. And she knows this idea of targeting. So that's the other part of our language. This is a target between the nose and the hand. And it's a touching point that we ask them to make with their body. So wherever I move the target, Cal can move her nose. Good. And that's how I can form various behaviors. I can move her over here. Good. Or I can move her in the water. Good. And that's the beginning of our language. It's very advanced language as opposed to something where you just do something more like pushing on them. That might be, that's a different technique called manipulation. But instead of pushing, we're all about pulling. Good job. Give me 5. Yeah. So we can make more touching points with the animal. So we've already seen this target point, but there's also a tail target. There we go. Suitable for our exam. Good. And then front flipper targets. Stay facing the camera, shall we? Flipper. Thank you. And Cal actually knows. Sorry, I'm blocking you, sweetie. Cal actually knows the difference between her right and left flipper. At least sometimes she does. Sometimes better than our trainers. Yeah, better than me. So I have to think about it every time. This is your left flipper. Left flipper, please. Thank you. And here's another set of targets on her mouth, so we can look at her mouth. Girl. So that's our basic language, and I can take this target and I can place it onto something else. And that helps me to move further and create more behaviors. And soon I'm going to place that target on you. Good! Good job. Way to go! Way to go! That was so good. That was so good. Woo-wee. You're just amazing, aren't you? You're an amazing sea lion. Do you have any toys? We don't have a frisbee in here. I'm sure you guys must have one out there, right? Ah! Okay, so we also teach them all sorts of objects that they can play with. This is not a really great one for playing, although when she was young, boy, she loved her buoys. Come on, let's go get a frisbee. Good job. Another really subtle thing is, you know, it might seem like it's all about the food, but you can walk away, leave the bucket, she's following me, and I'm not worried about that food. And She's not eating. Good job. She's learned how to play frisbee. Woo! Good job. And later you got, thank you. Yes, and she's learned to appreciate applause. Good job, you. So we can use this as one of the rewards. And just a way of spicing up life. There you go. Thank you. Good job. Can you clean the rest of the pool out? Nope. Been playing baseball on your off time? All right. I cleared that out of the way because I thought we should do some of the spectacular behaviors. Huh? What do you think? Yes? Yeah. No? Yes? Okay. You want to give it some more thought? Okay. All right. I think we should do it. Go. All right. Here's one of the famous sea lion behaviors, natural behaviors. Porpoise. Good job. There we go. Wow, everyone thinks you're amazing. Yes. Even more spectacular. This one's going to be hard. And watch out that you don't get wet. Okay, Cal. Flip. Flip. Ready? Flip. Good job. Good job. Wow, you did great. You didn't hit the side. Yeah, so a lot of times you hit the side, don't you? This is something I've been teaching her recently. So here, there's a behavior on land where we ask her to back up, good, hold, good. And then we can do a number of things under that condition. So we have very complex language where we can put together the words. So I use back up and hold to create this. And she also knows salute. Good. Spiral. Good. Can you lie down? Down. Good. She had a question in her mind. Do you mean down? It's a kind of an awkward place. Good job. That was great. What a good girl you are. Do you want to meet some new people? It might be time. So let's start out with the pretend veterinary exam. So we're gonna. Oh, I forgot I had done that. Well, good for you. Good for you. I guess do it over here in the corner. What do you think? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Are you going to have all of the animals expecting that new people are safe and comfortable? Yeah, you can come.
All right, will you come in? Of course.
Step.
Come on in. I'll put you on this side just so you don't have to worry about slipping.
There you go. You see, this is my very good friend. This is my very good friend, Padmatara. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So, do you want to kneel down? I guess. Yeah. Would you like? You know what? Hang out for just a second. Oh, she's gonna give you a pad so you don't get your teeth wet. I can start out with standings. Here we go. So, first off, I'm gonna show you her eyes. Take a look. Eye. Good. Yeah, look at that. You've signed, it's a sign of approval. Okay. And then there's her teeth. She gets her teeth brushed every day. Okay. Yeah? Yeah? And then, yeah, so this part, let's have you kneel down. Good. So I'm going to show you a flipper. Which flipper is this? It's your right flipper. Thank you. And you can take a hold of that. Good. And you can go ahead and pet her. Good. Yeah, you're fine. Good. No, she's not. Good. Thank you. the other animals that will take food from strangers, we would have you give a gift of food, but because this animal doesn't eat for other people, she just has to get the freeze. You're such a good girl. Yes. All right. Let's do a dorsal exam. So I'm gonna lie her down. Okay, and now you can just touch along her body. Yeah. Good job. So from this position, we have X-rays and ultrasounds, and this is also where we give vaccinations and bloods. Oh, good. Yeah, what a good girl. What a good girl. Okay, I'm gonna let her stand up. Good job. You did great. You did great. Oh, you did so good. Mwah. You did so good. Yeah. Okay. So I think what we should do, because I want to get to all our parts, is move on to the pet and play part that Mokshasi gets to do, and then we will do your kisses. Now that we've gotten to know each other.
All right, so I'll have you sit on this direction.
Yeah, you guys can just flip positions.
Exactly.
Sure. And
Like
if you wanted to be here with the camera, that is perfectly fine. Yep.
All right, and then for you, we're gonna do the ball first.
Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Okay. Do you want to move? Do you want us to move further over here, or is it still okay?
You know what? We are getting a little dark over here.
So if we go all the way to that corner, does it work? Better?
Better.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to have you come on over this way then.
All right, you're gonna kneel down.
Can you spin? Good. Can you back up? Good. Remember we tried this yesterday? So good. Yep. We learned underwater solution yesterday. Okay, I'm ready when you are. All right, toss it out. Perfect. Perfect. That's it. Okay, one more time. Okay. Water. That was great. Good job. You're so good. Ready to do your throat? Okay, here we go. Oh, what a perfect leg. Go ahead and cut down anywhere other than the pocket. What a good girl. You're so good. And so it's very short curves on the body, but just soft skin on the flippers. And they're you just missed the molting, but it does mean we have the nicest fur. Yes. This is the softest fur that you get all year. And for some reason, our staff feels that the armpit hair is the softest. So I want to rub that real quick. Our staff loves that. Armpit hair. So you have to reach under there. It's a little awkward. I know. All right. So sit back up so that she doesn't accidentally get you with the flipper. That is so patient. What a patient and amazing sea lion you are. Yes, you're not done, huh? That's good. Am I done? Yeah. We still have a kiss though.
Okay. All right, so now
Can you wave? What happens if you wave in there? Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, we just invented a new thing. I've never asked that before. And thank goodness I didn't soap myself.
Yes.
As I was doing it, I was thinking, this is stupid. You're doing something stupid. You're going to get wet.
All right, if you guys wouldn't mind stepping out right here.
Can you back up? Okay,
Nice.
back in. Oh, wow. Look at you back. Isn't that amazing?
And then Jessie, what I'm going to have you do is slide out right over
Stay back
there.
Can you
And Kato, yep.
spin? Nice.
Okay, you guys are going to take turns. Or you can just go to
You're going to sit on the...
Is
You
there
want to demo it with
Yes.
you or...
so that they can get, Kato can get practice.
Oh, that's great. Okay. How's it going from your point of view, Jessie?
Looks good over here.
All right. You guys ready?
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit here, keep your hands to yourself for this part.
You don't have to hold the ball.
No, you
That's
won't
not
have
part
to
of
hold the ball. And you'll smile at the camera.
Ready?
Put all of our hair on this side.
Got it.
All right.
So, go ahead and have a seat.
You want to just come up and hold there?
Perfect. Okay, smile at the camera right here.
Okay. Good job. Now, doing great. What is this now? Okay, this. Hold.
Got it.
Very nice. And we'll switch. Did you get it too? Good. All right. Swap the cameras.
You want to show Steph real fast?
Up. Good. And hold right there.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell. That's why I'm not doing it.
It's all right.
Do you think it looked good?
You can do it again if you have enough.
We'll do this one and then I'll look at it and see for you.
You deserve more? Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here she comes. Kiss.
All right, smile at the camera.
Got it.
Good. All right. We can do one. I have enough, just enough to do both of you together if you want to squish. Only one of you gets the kiss.
Let me slide this over just a hair. Okay. So that both of you kiss.
No, you get there very slow.
Okay.
You want to take a...
I was wrong. Let's slide both of you that way a little. There we go.
That is so good.
It's just for your
Just
business
working
there.
it.
Okay, perfect. And then I'll just work it there. And I'll take this one.
You can get kissed on one cheek, on both cheeks if you want. We call that a kiss sandwich.
Oh, really?
Yes, like she's the Oreo creamy center. You kiss from one side, and the Sea kisses from the other. You don't have to do that. You can just choose. It's your picture.
All right, we are ready.
Is everybody ready? Yeah. Okay. Are you doing the sandwich? You're sandwiching.
Can you pull Cal forward a little more?
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Begin kissing and hold the kiss. You have to hold the kiss. Kiss. Keep kiss. Keep kissing. Keep kissing.
Got it.
Good. All right. There you go. That'll be like a a picture that you'll have that you can try really hard to explain to people.
Where did she stay?
Okay, I think
She has a restless.
I think we're done for right now with you. You did so good, don't we think so? Oh, we do. Yeah, we do. Good job. Like, see her back liver. She's like, I know. Yes. Okay. The one thing I didn't do, I'm going to really quick here, is just give you a quick little brush. I should have done this before she kissed you, right?
No, she has very good breath.
Oh, yes.
to my
They
dog.
get their teeth brushed every day. And with the babies, I'm wondering if it's going to be, those are probably the only animals in the world that their whole life will have their teeth brushed every day like people. So I'm wondering if it's going to give them a special longevity in their teeth. Okay, I gotta go.
Can you do me a favor and exit from door number 1?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I lost track of the camera. Good job. Now, goodbye.
And then we often get a little bit
They do. It's a secondary reflex, so it's not something that they're not naturally, but we feel that we create over time so that now they enjoy it and they see it as a treat, sort of like a sea lion. And then we gave her a frisbee for
just something fun to play with and explore. And if she wants to, she doesn't have to. She can, do whatever she wants. Just for like a thank you for a nice session. And then it gives them something to look forward to, so that us leaving isn't a bad thing. Sometimes there's different